This is the plaintiff, Robert Ramos. He says he built a trailer for his daughter as a wedding gift 20 years ago, and sometime last year it was stolen. He searched the area high and low for the thing, and voila, he found it parked at the defendant's house. The defendants claim they bought it from someone. He told them it was stolen and wanted it back, and the defendants told him, tough. Well, we'll see about that. He's suing the couple for $700, the value of the trailer. These are the defendants, Mary and James Hicks. Mary says the plaintiff came to their home in the middle of the night and said he was taking their trailer because it was his. They bought the thing from a guy 6 months prior, and they aren't giving the plaintiff the trailer just because he shows up one night and claims it's his. They're accused of holding on tight.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff built a trailer for his daughter as a wedding gift and says it was stolen and believes the defendants are the culprits. But the defendants say they bought it fair and square from some guy. It's the case of the trailer with a hitch.
Robert Ramos?
Yes.
You are suing Mary and James Hicks for $700, the value of a trailer that you say you discovered on their property that was stolen from you a few years ago. Tell me what happened.
Okay, first of all, I'm not suing them for money. I want the trailer. But what happened was, years ago, I owned a welding shop. I designed and built this trailer. About a year and a half ago, my son took it into Hillsboro to help some people move.
How many years ago did you design and build it?
27 years ago.
And you gave it to your daughter as a wedding gift?
Yes.
That's so sentimental. And what is the trailer? What was it? Do we have a picture of the trailer?
I have everything.
Okay. May I? Do you have a picture of the trailer when it was in your possession?
Yes.
May I see it?
Mm-hmm.
What kinds of things would the trailer haul?
Anything. I've hauled hay with it. I've hauled furniture. Anything. It's a flatbed trailer.
Oh, there it is in a parade.
Mm-hmm.
So is that wood that I'm seeing here?
Yes, that's wood on the side.
Painted black.
We painted it black for that parade, yeah.
Right. Okay. What happens?
So my son took it into Hillsboro to help some people move, and he had it at a Walmart parking lot. He went inside.
Alone, like not connected to his car?
It was not connected. It was not connected to his car when he went into the store. But when he came out, it was gone.
Wait, I don't understand. Why did he disconnect it from his car?
Because he was doing some other running around. And
Are you sure he didn't just leave it there and didn't?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was in the store. He said the day it was taken. He was in the store. He came out.
Did he check to see if the store had towed it?
Yes, it's in the letter from him the day it was taken.
Because that would be my first thought if he left an unattended trailer with no markings in a parking spot in a Walmart parking lot that Walmart was going to tow him. The trailer I borrowed from my parents was stolen from the Walmart store parking lot. How long did he leave it there, too? I reported it to the store manager. He confirmed the trailer had not been towed away by them. I then checked with my friends and my father to confirm they had not used it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Like, why would that need doing unless you're like leaving it there for many a day? I visited the area several times to look for it. On February 7th, 2013, I told my father I had located the trailer in front of a residence in Hillsboro. My father came that night to see the trailer. I waited in the area for him to arrive to show him where it was and ensure it did not disappear again. Okay, so it gets stolen. Do you report it to the police?
Yes. At the time it was stolen, we went to the police and they said, there's not much we can do for you.
Okay, they could be on the lookout for it, but I mean, there's no...
So we proceeded to look for the trailer.
What'd you do? Just go up and down the street everywhere?
Yes, we went driving around trying to find it. We couldn't find it. So anyway, a year and a half passed, and my son located the trailer. He found it in front of the house.
Okay, how do you know it's the same trailer?
He recognized it because he's been using it for 27 years.
Okay.
I said, we know the trailer, and I know the trailer because I made it.
Okay. What are the features? I know the trailer is mine because there are features on the trailer that are my own design.
Okay, I have some sketches for you.
Okay. Do you have pictures of the trailer? May I have it? Okay, bent plate welded to ends of channel.
You notice that bent plate there?
Yep.
Right behind the coupler?
Yep.
Ordinarily, a person would cut it flat across and put a flat plate on there. But in that instant, I just happened to bend the plate and put it on the ends of the 4-inch channel.
And why did you bend the plate?
Oh, just decided to do it that way.
But why? Because it was a better idea?
To make it look nicer so that the ends of the channel don't show. Then another feature is something that I like to do when I built trailers. I'm retired now, but you see the pipe sticking through the channel that the wires come out of? Mm-hmm. That's my own design. I like to do that.
That's unusual.
But these pictures here show the trailer now in front of his house. And I recognized it immediately because of that bent plate that I put on the front.
Where did you guys get this trailer?
We bought the trailer back in September from down in Banks, Oregon. And the man said that I have a statement from the man just last week telling about the trailer, how he got it.
Okay, let's see that statement.
I also have the bill of sale.
Okay, and how did you pay?
Cash.
And what did you pay?
We paid $500, although in the gentleman's statement, he couldn't remember and he put $600.
But you actually paid $500?
We paid $500, yeah.
Okay.
And he put the new deck on it and everything, and the rails.
Say it again?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The man did.
He did what?
He
Yeah.
put new wood on it. He put new railings, decking. It's all in the statement.
I received the utility trailer in question in June of 2012 for $600 that would owed to me by a friend of mine for the past 2 years. I sold it about 2 months after I finished putting a gym floor coating on all the wood. I sold it to James Hicks that fall for $600, and he gives his phone number. And this is the receipt from actually that day?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you call the police?
Yes.
And, well, did you talk to them and say anything to them?
Yes, we went to their house and I said, that's my trailer. I built it for my daughter. And they said, well, I paid $500 for it. I said, well, it was stolen. You bought a stolen trailer.
Okay.
And so the police said, well, you're going to have to go to small claims court to take care
And
of it.
here we are.
So, do the defendants have to give this back without getting any money?
I think they should. I mean, they didn't check their sources. I think they should have to give it
But
back.
they didn't know. I mean, they just didn't know. Do they have to give it back?
I think so.
Huh?
Yeah.
Without getting any money?
No.
Okay. Well, that answers that. Going inside the courtroom.
I understand you're saying, well, this is really unusual. This is my like little trademark thing on this object that I built, and other people don't have this, so I know it's mine. And I understand you. Some crazy guy came to our door and said, give us your trailer, it's mine. And you're like, what? We have a couple problems. Let me explain what the problems are. This is not a new situation. It's not like a case of first impression or anything. This happens. And when it happens, there's a certain inquiry that the courts have to go through, okay? There's 3 things you've got to prove. Number 1, that this is your item. Number 2, that it was taken from you under nefarious circumstances like theft. And number 3, that they are not bona fide purchasers. Let us assume you've proven the first 2. Let's assume you've proven that it's yours and that it's stolen, because I believe that I know it was stolen, and I may believe that this is the one that was stolen. Let's go with that. How are you ever going to prove item 3, which is that these folks did not pay good money for it and buy it under legitimate circumstances?
No, I'm not questioning
I know,
that at all.
I know.
At all.
I know you're
hold
not.
no malice against them. They bought a trailer, you know.
Right.
They didn't know.
Right. And I know that your feeling is, well, hey, if it's stolen goods, they got to take the hit, not me. The thing is that that's not what the law is. They're like, you know, when they buy it and they pay good money and they don't know that the item, and there's no, you know, it's not a car where there's a VIN number that you would know it was stolen. It's an item that they had no way of knowing. Mm-hmm. And not only that, they've gotten the affidavit. They didn't just say, oh yeah, we bought it. Mm-hmm. They've gotten a statement, not an affidavit, but a statement from the fellow they sold it from. They've had that guy say who they bought it from. They've got the cities involved. Maybe you'll be able to pursue one of them. But I just don't see how you get over step 3, which is proving that they are not real purchasers. And, you know, you admit as much. That's actually one of the elements in order to make them give it up. That, you know, maybe they bought it from some guy wearing a trench coat, you know, in a street corner, and, you know, under circumstances that they should know it's stolen goods. It fell out of the back of a truck, you know, those kinds of circumstances. But based on what has been presented to me, I can't tell them, hey, you owe him the money or you owe him the trailer, because I find that they are bona fide purchasers. I am, however, going to get you a copy of the guy's statement and the guy's phone number, and maybe you can follow up that way and try to see if any of them were
Well, what could I do with them?
I don't
Nothing.
know.
Nothing.
I don't know.
No.
If I know that there's nothing you can do. Have either of you ever been convicted for theft?
No.
I have.
You have. Oh, tell us about it.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with this case, does it? I mean,
Oh, I don't know. Well, you're testifying, so it does. I'm allowed to ask you that question because you're testifying. When was the theft?
when?
Yeah. When?
About 30, 40 years ago.
30, 40 years ago?
Now it has nothing to do with it because the law says you consider it when it's 10 years or younger. What was it, by the way? Just because I want to give you a chance
I
to.
can't remember.
But was it grand theft, petty theft? Was it
I
shoplifting?
can't
Was
really
it
remember. I don't remember. It's 30, 40 years ago. I'm 61
remember
now.
What was it? Do you know?
You know?
I don't know, was it the tires?
I don't remember it, but
I think it was some tires.
Yeah.
I haven't known him that long.
All right. It was interesting, but it can't change my verdict. It's not enough to change my verdict. And not with all this information, which I'm going to make sure you leave with, not with the bill of sale and everything else that's here. Okay, verdicts for the defendants. Make sure that he leaves with the statement.
Well, the plaintiff coming out of the courtroom right now. Sir, step in here. Tell me what's your feeling on the outcome of this case.
Well, I feel disappointed because I know it's my trailer. I built it, and I've had it for 27 years, and I know it's my trailer. It's difficult to lose it like that.
Yeah, well, can you part with it? I mean,
Oh, it's not the end of the world.
Can
No.
you build another one?
And I can.
You still build
I
them?
built a lot of them. Oh, I'm retired now.
Yeah. You don't build them anymore?
No.
Maybe one more.
But I have no malice against him. He bought a trailer. He didn't know it was stolen.
How about when he's obviously a very honest person. The judge asked, have you ever been convicted of, theft? He goes, yes. I mean, is there a more honest person?
Right. It's just a shame because I know it's my trailer.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
head around the corner here. All right. So head on out here. Come on in here. You satisfied how this comes out?
Yes, very much.
Put yourself in his shoes for a minute.
Oh, I feel sorry for him. I know, it's
you
not.
should have put a mark on it to let it know it was his, somewhere underneath, like his driver's license number, his initials or something. Welded on if it's a welder's shop.
Good idea. But he did have those certain features that were kind of
That could have
unique.
been on any kind of trailer.
Well, do you have any doubt that was the trailer he originally
I don't know,
built?
man. I mean, you come along, show somebody a picture and say, hey, that's mine. And, it's hard to say.
This is a
If
pretty
he wants
honest
it
guy.
back, I'll sell it back
He's
to him
very
for
honest.
$500 I paid for
If
it.
he's anything, he is honest, this man
Yes.
right here. Over to Harvey.
The fact this defendant was convicted 30 years ago is irrelevant. It was 3 years ago, maybe a different story. 30 years, move on.